kickoff for the Jaguars.
With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Santa Clara. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Fire, rise up. Start.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Travis Hunter, the rookie, the number 2 overall pick, gets in there to make the tackle.
Up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
Outside.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught by Bourne. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and short. Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Get set, it's up.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Rick Pearson, touchdown, 49ers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Easy, route.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Brings
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
22 yards. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Rip, 23. This one's hot. Here we go.
ETN trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
He'll try and run with ETN, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only do they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal.
Go, let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. To the goal line and in. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Outside.
Purdy out wide to Pearsall on the RPO.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow. Watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, 49ers.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
Hey, Lion.
The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Once again, it's ETN. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. It's a gain of 34.
34 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Tomato. Great job.
They go play action for Lawrence. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And he's in. What a try. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Get set. Get set. Watch out. Up.
A first down throw for Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open man there. It is Bull. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On second down, Purdy. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Watch out. Stop.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down, Lawrence. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Niners have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Get set. Get set. Stop.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And is going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with that.
Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. 18.
Again in the air for Purdy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Eric Murray. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Take wide open. Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger, time.
On first down, Lawrence. Open right side. That strains the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Hey, Lion. Stop.
On the ground, here's Etienne. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Hey, go. Hot.
They'll run. It's Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is third down.
3rd and long.
Hey, let's go. Hey, so go. Hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Open man. His tight end screens. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Rouse. Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. The rookie out of Georgia, Michael Williams, having success early in his career. His second sack in these first few weeks of the season.
Second down.
Hey, hey.
Here's Etienne. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Gain of 23 yards. First down, Jaguars.
On red. Son, that's not
The RPO. That one is complete. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Hey, run!
They'll run it here with Etienne. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Again, they give it to Etienne. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Decent 24. Soga, hot. Silver.
They'll look to run. It's Etienne. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Eric Murray in on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's caught. The Jaguars have it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball. So it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
What's up?
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Returnable from the 17. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Red on red. Hey, son, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath, focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Hey, center.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 48-yard line.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll run. It's a man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That one incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and 10.
Big 13 heavy. All right, let's go. Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 38 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Ramp 23.
On the give, it's ETN. He'll work forward a short gain to the 25. Jair Brown on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Hey, hey, hey. Son, that's son.
Throwing is Lawrence. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To throw is Flacco. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. Darquez Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34. First and 10 for Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
Get set, get set. Run around, stop. Stop.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Yellow.
Third and goal. It's Purdy. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
The kick is good.
Tight Big spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Great job. Hey, Ron. That's 7 Agate.
Lawrence. Here's a short one. He's got strings. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Lisa 24.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
On red. Hey, tomato.
In motion comes Thomas.
Silver.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away.
On the punt for the Jaguars.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up, and it is touchdown inside the 10.
8-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Get set. Watch out.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring us a fourth down.
Formation for San Francisco.
Takes it up close to midfield.
46-yard line.
Rip, 23. Don,
They go play action for Lawrence. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard
hey,
line.
run. Hey, son,
In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now to throw on first down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
From the 29, here's second and 8.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, tomato. Done.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it is Strange. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead, but instead they now got to defend a fresh set of downs, and as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's second and 9.
On red.
They'll stick with him again.
The ball carrier. It's a gain of a yard. And this is third down.
Third, they need 8.
Lisa, 24. Hey, Ginger, check.
Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. So it is 4th down. And that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, 30. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Purdy. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Niners 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head, because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction, because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. The former 1st overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down.
Outside. 118. Watch out. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. Wait.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Yellow.
On third down, it's Purdy. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. He did not. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it'll be fourth down.
Get set. Yellow. I need tip. Yellow. Up.
Now Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Hey, easy. Route.
They're going to run it, and this is LaQuint Allen. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Hey, run. Here we go.
To the ground, a first down run. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Hey, son, next one, touch.
On the ground, it's Allen. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Hey, go. 13, son, next one, touch.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Cam Little for the Jaguars field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
First and 10. Purdy. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown. 49ers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
Makes the score.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Grab 22.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll He'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Hey, line,
2nd and 11.
Hey, so close, son.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.